The Gentle Snowflake Kids Story Bedtime Story. High up in the sky, there was a little snowflake named Frost. Frost was unlike the other snowflakes. While the others danced gracefully through the sky, drifting together in perfect formations, Frost always felt out of place. She was smaller than the rest and didn't know where she belonged. One cold winter evening, the sky began to darken, and the first snow of the season started to fall. Frost was excited to join in, but as she drifted down toward the earth, she felt a bit nervous. She wanted to land somewhere special, but she wasn't sure where she would fit. As Frost floated down, she noticed a family walking through the snow-covered forest below. The children were laughing, making snowballs and snowmen, while their parents walked beside them, holding hands. Frost wondered if she could land where they could see her and make them smile. But as Frost tried to glide toward the children, she found herself getting swept up in the wind. She swirled and twirled, unable to control where she was going. She felt lost and alone as she spun around in the cold air. "I'm too small," Frost thought sadly. "I'll never be able to land in the right spot. I don't even know what my purpose is." Just then, Frost noticed a little bird sitting on a branch of a nearby tree. The bird looked cold and lonely, huddling under its feathers to stay warm. Feeling a soft tug in her heart, Frost floated closer to the bird. She landed gently on its back, her delicate snowflake shining like a tiny star. The bird blinked in surprise but didn't fly away. Instead, it stayed still, letting the snowflake rest on its back. The little bird seemed to brighten as the warmth from Frost's small but comforting presence surrounded it. Frost realized that even though she was small and delicate, she could bring comfort to someone who needed it. As the bird chirped softly, Frost stayed with it, offering her cool touch and calm beauty. The wind had stopped swirling, and Frost felt a sense of peace, knowing that she was right where she needed to be. She may not have landed on the children's snowman or made a grand spectacle, but she had brought a little warmth to the lonely bird, and that made her feel special. As the night went on, Frost gently floated off the bird and drifted back toward the ground. She smiled to herself, understanding now that even the smallest snowflake could make a difference. Sometimes it wasn't about being the biggest or the brightest. It was about being kind and gentle when someone needed it most. From that day on, Frost never worried about where she landed. She knew that wherever she was, she could bring beauty and comfort to the world, one gentle touch at a time.